Hello, my darlings. This is Dr. V. Welcome to a new reading. So today we're going to be doing a twin flame, soulmate, beloved, crush. However you see that special person in your life that you're watching this reading for, we're doing a collective reading. So what that means is that this is not pick a card. It is, you have already picked this reading as your own. So what I will be doing is asking Spirit questions about you and your person on your behalf. I will have each of those questions time-stamped in the box below so you can see what kind of messages that we are channeling for you today. And this is going to be so you can gain clarity, so you can gain confidence, you can see what is really going on in this connection. And what we're going to be focusing on is, what has your person realized about you and this connection? What realizations are coming to them? What clarity is coming to them? And within that, we're going to take a look at how they're feeling about you and this entire situation, this relationship, this connection. We'll also take a look at some specific messages. What would they say to you from their higher self? That will be relevant whether you are currently in a connection or if you are in some form of struggle or separation. I'm also going to be using for that the Twin Flame Shadow and Light Messages deck, which right now, I know it's been so long, I've been updating this deck because it is not available at this time. Many of you have asked me about this. Yes, it is almost done. I wanted to give you an update. It is almost fully updated and it should be released or re-released within, I'm hoping, the next few weeks. Okay, so stay tuned for that. But I will also be using that to give you some specific messages on what is going on in your person's mind and heart. We'll also be taking a look at future energies. Okay, so like I said, all of the questions that we're going to ask on your behalf will be time-stamped in the box below. So if you're new to this channel, welcome, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. Make sure that you do hit that subscribe, join this incredible community of people who are all on the same journey as you to love, abundance, and also just leading our best lives. Also, make sure you turn on notifications so you don't miss any future readings. Of course, if you would like to have a personal reading with me, because this is a general reading, so please do make sure that you are gentle with yourself, you take the messages that resonate for you and leave the rest. But if you'd like to have specific guidance on your unique journey, you can have a personal reading with me, or you can also order any of these oracle decks that I have created to help you gain more clarity at home. So all of the links to that are in the box below. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading. So what we're going to do is I'd like to do an energy check-in. So we're going to check in on your energy as well as your person's energy. Okay, so let's do this. Spirit, let's place you, our beloved who is watching this. We're going to put your energy right here. What is going on with you currently? And then for your person, we're going to put their energy here. So let's start with your energy. So Spirit, for our beautiful Live Tarot community, our beautiful person who is watching this video, what is your current energy? Let's take a look at what is going on with you and your journey at this time. Okay, so we have new moon in Pisces, attuned to the divine. Beautiful. Beautiful. So we're going to get one more message here to put this together. Please tell us, Spirit, for our beautiful one watching this video, what is your current energy? Where are you in your life's journey at the moment? We have demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. Very interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the same for your person. And then we will see what is going on here. So for your person, the person that you are watching this video for, Spirit, can you please tell us what is your person's current energy? Where are they in their life's journey at the moment? We have last quarter moon in Capricorn. Leave the past behind. Interesting. And then let's see, what else can you tell us, Spirit? What is going on in your person's energy? Where are they in their life's journey at the moment? Okay. So what we have here is actions speak loudly. Express your love through your actions. All right. So very interesting. Have you noticed? Very interesting energy coming through here. So let's go ahead and start with you. So I'm getting a really lovely, beautiful, warm, very nurturing, very expressive energy coming through here for you, beautiful one who's watching this, attuned to the divine. So I do feel that for most of the collective here in the Live Tarot community. And as I always say, make sure that you do subscribe, because I feel like that is such a beautiful energy exchange between you and I, right? I feel very deeply connected energetically to all of you who are in the Live Tarot community. I feel like it really just elevates the readings that I can do for you with these general readings, and I can give you much more clarity and much more stronger, better messages, right? So for all of you who are watching this in the Live Tarot community, I do feel very, very strongly that one of the things that you've been very guided to at this time in your life, at this time in your personal journey as you move forward, is attuning more to spirit, attuning to the divine that is within you. I feel that for many of you, this love that you're experiencing right now with this special person that you're watching this video for has really pushed you into greater levels of expansion. So whatever challenges or obstacles that you may have faced or are facing right now in this connection, I know some of you are, wanting to unite with this person. There may have been some challenges along the way, but you're still working through it. And I know some of you are in struggle or separation and you would like to reunite them. Maybe you have little contact, maybe you have, minimal or no contact at all. But I feel like whatever this has been, this journey has really helped you and challenged you to expand, right? To expand in your divinity, to attune more to Spirit's call, right? To open up your heart, open up your soul so that you can connect deeper with your own spirit guide. So you can get a lot of clarity and a lot of guidance from them. And I feel like this love, this connection has really pushed you to do that. And it has definitely pushed you out of your comfort zone as well. See, with this demonstrate love, find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. And what I find interesting here is that your person is also getting action. So we're getting this mirroring effect here, where it feels that Spirit is calling upon both of you to become more action oriented if you haven't been already. That there is this calling from Spirit to have you become more demonstrative, right? To demonstrate, to act, to speak, to communicate what is in your heart, perhaps in more bold or truthful ways than you have been able to do so far. And the fact that you're both mirroring each other on this is really truly beautiful here, because this shows me that you may have some silence between you at this time. For some of you, you both may feel that you haven't been able to fully communicate the depths of your being. You've used words to a certain extent, you've used actions to a certain extent, but I feel like something feels like it is still missing. There is still some missing piece here, some sort of action or communication that really does need to take place between the two of you. Because there's something here that is quite still unspoken. There's still something here between the two of you that has not been acted upon. And I feel like Spirit is nudging you in the direction of taking that action. So I feel like for some of you, if you feel that you have been hinting to your person, but you've never fully told them how you feel, maybe you don't feel like the time is right, or maybe you feel that maybe they won't take it the right way, because see, your person is definitely more affected by past energies at this time than you are. Okay, so there's something here about them being a little bit more wounded, or a little bit more still dealing with ghosts or hauntings from the past. And I'm getting the energy that it's not that you don't have that as well, but I'm feeling that the more attuned that you've been with the divine within you, the more you have been able to let go of some of these past hauntings, or some of these ghosts or wounds that we all have, that we have to deal with from our past. But I feel like your person is definitely kind of catching up, still playing catch up in that sense. I feel like they're still kind of dealing with some of these past wounds, and that may be one of the reasons why you may not be as demonstrative in your love. Like there's something here that I feel your person has kind of made you feel that there is some sense within them that they are triggered easily by certain things, and that if you are a bit more bold, or you are a bit more demonstrative, or you demonstrate your love, or you act upon your love, or you actually verbalize your love in a stronger way to them, that it may kind of like make them run away, or it may trigger them in some way, because they are not yet fully capable of handling the intensity of that. And so this is why I feel like both of you are getting this action energy, right? That the time is coming. Okay, like there has been this kind of brewing energy, there's been this like momentum that has been building between the two of you, and now the time is coming to take actions, that to express the love that you share on both sides. So it's not at all, I feel like I love this combination, because it's not at all about being one-sided here. It's not at all about you demonstrating your love, or you, being the only person putting your heart on the line. No, this is about an equal give and take, reciprocity, that if you are to demonstrate your love, if you are to act upon it and express your thoughts, your emotions and actions in maybe ways that you haven't so far with this person, that they too must do the same. They have to meet you halfway here. It cannot be just you putting your heart on the line. They have to put their heart on the line too. They have to be vulnerable here as well. And now both of you are expressing your own vulnerability. You are opening your hearts, your minds, your energy in a way that feels secure, in a way that doesn't feel that, oh, I'm the only one who's doing this, I'm going to get hurt in this process. No, I feel like you're both kind of in that same energy, and that moment in time where you both come together and are very honest and vulnerable with each other, that moment is now coming. It is on its way. So let's take a look at how your person is truly and deeply feeling about you at this time. Okay, I really want to know, Spirit, We want to know what are their true thoughts and feelings as this moment is approaching, as this kind of day of reckoning, you know, because I feel like I'm really getting the energy for many of you that you may have been dancing around this issue with each other for quite some time. You know, it's like where you know how you feel to a certain extent, like they know how you feel, you know how they feel to a certain extent, but there's something here that is still being danced around, okay? There's still something here that is not being directly addressed. There are emotions here that have not been fully expressed or talked about. And I feel like it's definitely like this elephant in the middle of the room. You know, like everybody sees that it's there, but nobody wants to admit that it's there, right? So that's why I want to ask Spirit here on your behalf. Please give us clarity. Let us know, what is your person truly thinking and feeling about you at this time? And this is going to help us to approach this conversation that is coming in a more informed way, right? In a way where, okay, we know what we're going to be dealing with here. Okay, so how does your person truly think and feel about you at this time? How does your person truly think and feel about you as this moment is now approaching? See, Six of Pentacles. I love this because this to me is a confirmation of that reciprocity that we were already seeing, right? That it's not that one person is going to lay their heart on the line. It has to be both of you equally and in a reciprocal way, okay? So that's definitely there, which is beautiful. So let's go deeper. What else is your person thinking and feeling about you at this time? Interesting. All right, so I'm sensing a lot of fear coming up here. Yeah, fears of outcomes that don't go the way you wish for them to go. Okay, that's definitely an energy that is coming through here. Let's go deeper. What else can you tell us, Spirit, about how your person is feeling and thinking about you at this time? Yeah, okay, so we're definitely getting, you know, for some of you, we're definitely getting energies of, you know, there is an opportunity here for your person to mature past where they have been before, okay? There is an opportunity here for the maturing of this relationship. And I feel like, again, that's part of the moment that is coming, okay? That's going to be really important as well. Yeah, see, wandering path, enjoy the journey. So see, I feel like there is a journey that you are both on right here. And that journey is very profoundly about being ready, about maturing, growing up, understanding the experiences that you've had so far, and not letting, you know, some of those more, you know, some of those fears of outcomes that we all carry within us when we are not operating from a point of experience, from a point of, you know, I am old enough, I've had enough experiences now to know that it really isn't going to serve me to be afraid. Okay, because I still feel like it's like there is some fear that your person has that if you two were to cross that line, you know, to really have that very, very honest, vulnerable talk, putting your hearts on the line and truly telling each other what your real feelings are, there is a fear that your person is carrying of some sort of disappointment or heartbreak. And that may be one of the main reasons why they can come across as a bit wishy-washy with the Seven of Cups energy, because I'm getting the energy that sometimes your person, you know, makes you angry or frustrated from this sense of like, I'm not quite sure what it is that I want. But the reality is they do know what they want. But I feel like their whole I don't know what I want is more of a way of hiding their fear of disappointment, their fear of failure, their fear that they can't live up to what you may want or deserve in this relationship. So I feel like this Seven of Cups energy, this energy of like, well, you know, I really don't know where I am right now and where I'm going. I really don't know. My path is, see, it's like wandering, right? So I feel like there's an energy here of this wandering path. Like, and I feel for many of you, your person can be a bit wishy-washy. They can come across as, you know, here today, in and out kind of energy, off and on. For this is, you know, take this as it resonates. Not for everybody, but for some of you, there's definitely an on-off energy where when they're on, they're very on, but when they're off, they're very off. And so you feel like it's a bit of a roller coaster type of energy. Sometimes you cannot even predict which way they're going to go. And so you feel that there's been a lot of frustration in this relationship. There's been a lot of wandering around, a lot of this yes-no energy. And that is why we're also getting this sense that, you know, it's time for people to grow up. You know, it's time. See, wanting to grow in experience, rejection of perpetual youth, right? So there's a definite energy here of growth, of maturing, of, you know, not being ruled by your fears of failure or disappointment, knowing that you have so much passion, so much romance, so many great things between you, but you can't approach that with the fear that you will fail. I feel like one of your person's greatest fears here is that you will separate at some point, that this will not go the distance. And I feel like that's one of the things that you both need to talk about, because, you know, if you look at the Six of Pentacles along with this Eight of Wands, I feel like along with this separation energy, I feel like one of the things that your person is truly afraid of, and that's why you guys may again not have been able to fully communicate your real feelings to one another, and that is because they are afraid that if they have this beginning with you, that it may come fast and furious with this Eight of Wands, but they're afraid that it will end as quickly as it started. There is definitely a fear here of, do I have what it takes? It's like almost like they're asking themselves, do I have what it takes to make this relationship last? Or is it going to be a flash in the pan with this Eight of Wands energy? Is it going to be just fast, furious, and then just like, you know, fizzle out? Or is it going to just burn that, you know, it's like burning the candle at both ends. It's like so much passion, so much romance, so much chemistry, so much connection. But is it a flame that is just going to burn itself out fast? And then I'm going to end up alone and hurt and heartbroken and disappointed. So I feel like this is what you both need to discuss. You need to discuss the Six of Pentacles. Like, okay, where do you both stand? Where is it that you see this relationship going? Can you both give equally to it with the Six of Pentacles? Are you both 100% committed to giving the same investment of energy, time, love, and care to this relationship? And if not, what is the fear within that? And I feel like that fear is very clear here, is that your person is like, okay, if I give everything to this, what if I still fail? So for those of you who feel like this person is not giving you that 100% that you want, this is the reason why. So that's why this conversation needs to happen, because there is a tremendous fear that this is not going to last. And this is why, again, I feel like you're both at a crossroads here in this connection. It's time to decide that, do you want to take advantage of this opportunity? Because I feel like the fact that you two have found each other fact that you have connected so deeply, and the fact that you are still kind of maybe dancing around the topic of a long-term commitment really begs that question, is that, are you ready for this fresh start? Are you ready to take advantage of it? Because see, we're getting new opportunity, release the past. This is your second chance. And this is the second time we're getting this energy of the past, because see, your person, I feel they are definitely burned from the past, because we're getting past and fresh start twice. So I feel like what they are more focused on is the fact that they have failed in the past. The fact that they may have, really given everything they've had to other relationships, and those relationships did not last. So they feel like, wow, I've given, everything I've had within me in other situations, and they still ended. So what makes me think that this one won't end? Right? So that's why I'm saying this is something that needs to be dealt with through very kind of honest communication. Okay. We can't keep dancing around this issue. I feel like Spirit is saying you're definitely at this moment, right? I said this in the, even before in the reading, that this moment has been brewing. This momentum has been building towards, it is time for us to make a decision. Are we in? Are we out? And if we're in this 100% together. If we're out, we're out. But we can't go forward with this, yes, I'm in, maybe I'm in, 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. We don't want that, because that is acting out of fear. That is acting out of fear of failure before we've even truly started. Okay, so that's going to be really important. I feel like Spirit is giving you that clarity so that you know what is truly going on when you have this conversation. Like when you have this moment where you guys are now navigating, okay, where is this connection going? If there have been conflicts, how are we going to now resolve them? And what are the real issues here that are at stake that really need to be resolved? Okay, so let's take a look at some specific messages. Okay, so in terms of what they've realized about your connection and about you, is that they've realized that they truly wish to be with you. You are the person they want to be with. That is not the issue. The issue is more their own realization of the fact that they can't give this relationship only 50% of their effort because they're afraid of failing. Right? And so it's always like, I'm not fully in. If I keep one step out, or if I keep one foot out of it, then when it fails, I'm not going to feel so devastated, right? But that's what they are telling themselves. It's a lie that they're telling themselves, because that is not the case. If things don't work out between the two of you, they are going to be devastated. It's not like being wishy-washy or not fully telling you how they feel is going to somehow counteract this sense of like total loss and devastation they will feel if this doesn't work out between the two of you. So what they have realized is you are the one. They want this to work. But what they now need to realize is that not fully committing to you or not being honest with you about their fears is not the way to go if they want this to actually work, because it will be counterintuitive, right? It'll be counterproductive too. All right, so let's see, what else have they realized about you? So these are very specific messages, so please do just take them as they resonate for your situation. What else have they realized here about you? What messages would they have? What would they say to you? What else have they realized about you? Yeah, that one I'm not surprised. What else have they realized about you? Yeah, wow. Okay, these are very interesting messages. All right, I feel safe confiding in you. You're my best friend. I can share all of my secrets with you. So see, one of the things that they have realized through this process is that not only do they love and adore you and feel that deep, intense connection and passion for you, but that it's based on the foundation of friendship, which is just so beautiful, right? This to me is a beautiful energy for a lasting, real relationship, right? But it's almost like you guys have to claim it, because it's not going to claim itself, okay? You guys have to claim this beautiful friendship. I've never met someone like you. You're special. Please have patience with me because I'm still learning. And we definitely have been feeling that this entire reading, right? That they are still learning to not, shoot themselves in the foot here, to not, admit failure before they've even truly given something their 110%. And this again is about taking action towards giving that 100% of yourself. And knowing that you are so special. And yes, they are still learning and still growing. And to me, that is very much a part of this energy also that we got about growing up, right? This is the same energy about maturity, right? Learning, maturing, understanding, growing up through experience. Very beautiful. I'm totally heartbroken that we're not together right now. I'm up at night worrying about us and our future. Okay, so this is for some of you who may be in some form of separation at this time. Okay, so just know that, yeah, your person is heartbroken. And this is, again, very much to me a confirmation for those of you who, are definitely going through this Three of Swords energy. This is definitely part of that, right? So yeah, if you're in struggle or separation, just know that your person is very, very worried. They are heartbroken. They are up at night. They are stressed. They don't want this separation. Okay, they do not want this separation. And I pushed you away because I was scared to commit to a real relationship. Isn't this interesting? Because this is very much about the fears that we saw throughout this reading, right? That fear of failure, that fear of not being able to, not being able to follow through with something, that fear that something is going to be fast and furious. I don't know why I keep saying that, but like fast, 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 and very, very passionate, but yet brief. Okay, there's a fear here. And so I feel like for some of you, your person has pushed you away at this time because they didn't want to commit to that real relationship because they felt that it would not last. Okay, so there is definitely an energy here, again, that needs to be dealt with in terms of fears for the future, fears of failure. And it's not going to dissipate, or it's not going to get resolved until you guys really have that honest conversation. So let's take a look at future energies now. Okay, let's take a look at, if this is the case, what will be your person's kind of next actions? Since we know that what they've realized about you is clear, right? That they want to be with you. You are the one. They don't, they want to work this out, that this needs to be worked out. So let's take a look at what actions are they willing to take, or what outcomes are coming. What's coming down the line here for the two of you. Interesting. What is going on next? What are the next actions and future energies here? And what other realizations is your person gaining right now about you in this connection? Wow, interesting. Wow. Okay, so we're getting some interesting messages here, interesting energy that has to do with finances, money, and an offer. Okay, so I do feel for some of you, yeah, interesting. Okay, so I do feel that for some of you, one of the reasons, and again, take this as it resonates, may not be for everybody. I feel like for some of you, one of the things that your person has been afraid of in terms of their fear of failure, I feel like for some of you, it has very much to do with them not feeling like they have enough to offer to you. Okay, so see, for some of you, there's a fear of failure in terms of like how they feel that other relationships that they've given so much to have failed in the past as well. So there's like a lack of security or a lack of a self-confidence that your person has in being a long-term partner, right? That's for some of you. And for others of you, I feel like it's more this, like they want to make a solid offer to you, right? They want this new beginning with you. They're afraid that they don't have the money or the career success or something here. It's like they feel like they don't have enough to offer to you, to offer you a long-term commitment. There's some sort of financial struggle here that for some of you, your person is going through. And they're afraid that not only will they not have something substantial to offer you because of this struggle, but that you won't want them anymore. That for some of you, I feel like this is a bit of a secret. Like you may have some sense that maybe your person is going through some sort of financial difficulty. But for some of you, I feel like they're not telling you that because they're ashamed or embarrassed to tell you that, because they're afraid that you will think less of them. Not that you ever would. And it's not like they think that you are, materialistic or judgy-wudgy, not that. But I feel like it's more of this internal insecurity. It's more of this kind of internal shame that, you know what, if I don't have anything to offer here, if I can't even offer something where we can build our life together, then what's the point, right? Like I feel like for some of you, your person wants to be in a good place when it comes to their finances and career. So they feel like this new start that they can have with you is something that can rest upon a solid foundation that is down to earth, that is real. Because see, I feel like they really want to come, Knight of Swords, like they really want to move forward with you and move forward quickly, right? This is also another indication of the fact that they have a sense of urgency. They have a sense of like time, like, okay, with that Eight of Wands as well, like they really want to just come, rushing in and say, let's do this. But they're afraid that this Ace of Cups that they really want, this new beginning, this fresh start, is going to fail again, because we're getting Ace of Cups in reverse. So this is like the same energy, right? It's the same energy here that we saw with this. It's like they're afraid that they're not going to get that fresh start that they want, that they're somehow going to be robbed of this new beginning, and somehow that it's not going to be fair. Because look at this with the Justice card. It's like there's something here where they feel that it is unfair. It will not be fair to you, okay? Because they cannot offer something here that is substantial. Now with this Justice card, I'm also getting an energy. This is again for some of you, not for everybody. I'm also getting an energy here that some of you are in a third party situation. Your person is either married to somebody else, or is going through a divorce, or is wanting a divorce. And so another reason why they're not able to offer you what you want here, they're not able to rise above some of the drama. Okay, so there's something here for some of you where there is a specific obstacle or block that needs to rise above, right? Like there's something here that your person needs to find balance. They need to deal with whatever drama is going on. This needs to be balanced. This situation needs to be balanced, and this situation needs to be resolved so that they can give you this offer. Because again, they're afraid. For some of you who are in this third party situation, they're afraid that no matter what they do, they are not going to be able to have this fresh start, this new beginning with you that they so desperately want. They're afraid that they're not going to be able to rise above whatever is happening here. And then they're also afraid that you're not going to want them anymore because they won't be able to give you what you truly need. They won't be able to give you a solid and real offer. And for some of you, I feel like that also has everything to do with their finances. As in, for some of you, I feel like your person desperately wants a divorce from somebody that they've been unhappy with for a very long time, but they're also really struggling because they know that if they were to actually go to court and try to get justice or try to get a legal resolution, that they will lose a lot of money from that as well. And if they were to lose a lot of money and they would have to pay a lot of money for that freedom that they are seeking, they will not be able to make you an offer. So again, there's a tremendous fear that they will not get this fresh start. So I feel like there are definitely different scenarios that are going on here. For some of you who are in that, I'm in a third party, I'm not in, or not in a third party. But essentially, some of these obstacles, whether it is fear based on, past failures, or whether it is fear based on current reality of having to deal with another situation, I feel like Spirit is essentially saying that it is time to take shelter, and the answers are within each of you. And as you start to gain this balance, as you start to get clarity on what it is that you both truly need and want from this relationship, you need to start expressing what those answers are to each other. So I feel like there's a lot of realization here that is happening. Okay, there's a realization here that time is running out, time is of the essence. We can't just put this on hold forever. It's time to either rise above or get out, kind of like either if you can't deal with the heat, get out of the kitchen, but it's time to regain your balance. It's time to find the answers within. And it's also now time to express. So as I said, I feel like it's a full circle moment here where it's like this momentum has been building for a long time. This moment has been brewing between the two of you for a very long time. And so now it's time to come up with the final answer and to sit down and have that very brutally honest conversation so that you can decide together what it is that you wish to do next. Okay, so I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Very powerful. I'm so grateful to Spirit for really telling it as it is here and really giving a lot of deep clarity on, how to approach the situation. So let me know what you thought in the comment box below. And, if you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the Oracle decks that I've created for you, all of the links are in the box below. Also, please do make sure to subscribe and like this video. It really helps the channel. It means so much to me. It's absolutely free. You can always change your mind later. And so thank you so much for being here. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you all on the next one.